The neon sign flickered in the rain. The chamber. Escape if you can. 5 friends stood outside, laughing. They'd done escape rooms before. This was just another game. Or so they thought. They stepped inside. A pale man at the front desk smiled too wide. Welcome to the chamber. Solve the puzzles, find the key, and escape before time runs out. He paused. Or don't. They laughed, but it sounded hollow. The door creaked open. They walked in. The door locked behind them. The room was dimly lit. Old wallpaper curled at the edges. A grandfather clock stood in the corner, ticking. Backward. Mia spotted an old note on the table. Time does not move forward here. It only repeats. The clock chimed loudly. The lights flickered. When the lights came back, Elena was gone. Panic. They called her name. No answer. Chris pointed at the table. A new note had appeared. One must stay. Jake grabbed the door handle. It wouldn't budge. Troy turned to Mia. This is part of the game, right? Mia wasn't so sure anymore. Something was wrong. The walls looked older. The furniture was scratched, as if someone had been trapped here before. Troy noticed a mirror in the corner. His reflection was there. Mia's was there. Chris's was there. But Jake's reflection was missing. Chris yanked open an old cabinet. Inside was a dusty ledger. Hundreds of names. Some were scratched out. Near the bottom, their names. Next to Elena's name. A red X. A whisper. Low. Distant. Elena's voice. Don't leave me. Chris turned slowly. In the mirror, Elena stood behind them, smiling. The clock chimed midnight. A new door appeared. At the end of the hallway, Elena stood there. Her eyes were wrong. The game master's voice echoed from nowhere. You understand now. The game is not to escape. The game is to replace. The walls began to close in. The exit was vanishing. Chris panicked. We have to leave. Now. But if one must stay, Mia started. Jake made a decision. He shoved Elena back into the room. The door slammed shut. The clock stopped ticking. The game master smiled from the shadows. Congratulations. You almost won. The 3 remaining friends stumbled outside. The night was silent. Chris turned back. His face went pale. Inside, on the game master's desk, a new portrait had appeared. Jake's face. His eyes moved. He blinked. The lights flickered. A whisper from the darkness. One must stay. Mia couldn't sleep. Days later, she found an online forum. It listed missing people from the chamber. Every 5 years, someone disappears. Chris started hearing the ticking clock in his dreams. Mia checked the escape room's website. Jake's photo had been updated. Another player claimed. Her phone buzzed. Unknown. Number. Did you really escape? She turned on her lamp. The mirror across her room was cracked. In the reflection, a shadow stood behind her.